What is up, fathers, dads, buds, and lads, and the ladies too, of course. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to part 4, our final chapter of hilarious parenting tips. This is no joke. We're about to dive in to the twilight zone of what parents say about their kids and tips they give to the general public. But this is a joke. I told my wife to embrace her mistakes. She came and gave me a hug. Anyways, without any further ado, let's jump into it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Jeff, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Not bad.
I like the Raptors hat.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for your loss today, on and off the ice.
Yeah, I know we don't agree on hockey, so I thought Raptors, we can bond over that.
Yeah, we can, and I did this just for you, and my reason for doing it is because we beat the Stanley Cup champions on Saturday, so I thought it was fitting.
Moral victory.
Yeah, moral victory.
Moral victory. You gotta
all right.
take 'em.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so let's get some background music going here. And so, yeah, we're going to jump into some hilarious parenting tips. And this is for you to react. I've seen them, but I'm going to join the conversation and your reaction intermittently as you respond. So
Okay.
let's get into it. Number 1. I'll read the first one and you read the second one. Here we go. Parenting advice. Unsolicited parenting advice that wins every time. When my kids come to tattle on one of their siblings, I make them whisper the complaint into their hands, and for unknown reasons, they do it every time. And it is always funny.
So they don't tell their complaint to you. You just get them to whisper it.
You get them.
It disappears.
So it looks like this parent is tired of their kids tattletaling on each other. So
Yeah.
she's taught them to just cover their mouth and whisper into their hands. And she said it works every time. So she don't have to hear it.
I like it.
Do you like it?
Oh, I like it. Yeah. Anytime that you can stay out of the bickering. I mean, obviously these kids got to be younger, so this stuff works. Yeah.
This stuff works.
I'm not ashamed to use a little trickery, little manipulation.
Yeah, Jeff, you know what? You've been known to have a few tricks up your sleeve every now and then. Not just in the area of parenting, but like I've seen you in your sly, subtle ways. I mean, you got the game. You got it.
Yeah.
I do.
And it works every time. I mean, I would just take it if it worked one time, probably.
Folks, Jeffrey Demore is batting 1,000 in his parenting journey so far. So if you want tips, okay, cut to the chase. What are you giving this when it comes to rating? Is it funny? Is it 1 out of 10? What do you got for us?
I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you got to give the reason why it's a solid 8 out of 10.
Well, it's working every time. You're getting longevity out of this, and
okay.
they're not. Yeah, I think if it's gonna work with some longevity, got to give it some props, eh?
You know what? I gotta have to agree with you here. I agree. If it's working, why change it? Why throw the baby with the bathwater? Anyway, on to number 2. Here we go. Go ahead and read it.
True story. When you give your kid a cracker and tell them not to get crumbs everywhere. Yeah.
Picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
Yeah.
So are you taken
those,
back? Are you taken back to the day when crumbs were your daily job?
Yeah, I know those days. The crackers and the bagels in the back seat. Well, I gotta tell you, I got 2 daughters. One, not very messy. The other one, could tell her a million times what not to do. It'd be a disaster back there. So,
oh, it's so good.
This comes with the nature of the kid, for sure.
You think so? You think this kind of is a birth order thing?
it could be a birth order thing, but it's definitely in their nature if they know how to eat without making a mess or not. Some kids, you'd have to hammer them to death to get them to not make a mess.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even today, just this report went out. My wife is she's speaking to me through my mind. This just in. She just pulled out 9 glasses full of milk residue in glasses from my daughter's room. She collects them. I swear. Mess everywhere. It's awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's part of the game, right?
It's part of the game.
So what are you giving this one?
Well, this one I gotta say, I think I would still get on them about not making a mess. I think your chances are better. So that one suggests that you should just not say anything, but I think you should try to get them to be cleaner. Get in their head.
So how's that going to work?
Message in there. Make them think about it. So I don't think you should just let it go. You gotta
Jeff,
stay on it.
I think everybody out there viewing's asking. He just made reference to his car. I'm a dad. I have a car. Is your car as messy as mine in the back when you had kids? Like when you had kids that age?
We did not have a very messy car.
No.
We would crack down.
Is that a cracker joke? You crack
Yeah,
down?
could be.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So
Yeah.
we're going with that one. So
There you go.
did we rate this one? If not, give us another rate or give us the rating that you've already said we missed it.
Okay,
What do you give this one?
It was funny. Love the picture, but I'm gonna say, for practicality, can only give it a 4.
Really?
Yeah,
Not.
you can't let it go. You gotta get on
You
it.
can't get it. I know what you're saying. You can't let it get to that point where
No.
there's like a sea of cracker crumbs everywhere, right?
Yeah, because you just create a little monster, and you're cleaning up that car forever.
All right. So
It's a lazy man strategy. You
It's
got to
true.
get them on board.
Jeff. All right, number 3. Here we go. Parenting tip: cleaning your house while your kids are still growing up is like shoveling the sidewalk before it stops snowing. Okay. All right. True story, man. Before you react, true story. When it was snowing not too long ago, we had those couple snowstorms in February, I think it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen it was coming down hard. I'm looking at the window with my cup of coffee. My neighbor's staring at me, and he's kind of going, like, I'm going back like, he's probably thinking, oh, the stupid snow, and I'm thinking, you're stupid. Like, what are you doing, right?
Yeah.
So, anyway, how applicable is this one? What's your reaction? Blind react.
Well, I'll admit, when it comes to snow, I don't like shoveling in a snowstorm. I wait for it to end. So I'm gonna say, I agree. I agree. I'll tell you, I painted our main level 2 years ago, and I was iffy about it, but I did it, and I painted all the nicks and dings on baseboards, and they're all back again. And I'm like, you know what?
Graduation should have been the time.
I am not doing any more renovations until the kids have moved out, or at least are grown.
Spoken
Because-
like a real dad veteran right there.
It's true.
You got it.
You got pets or you got kids, you got to wait it out.
Okay, Jeff, moment of truth. What are you rating that one, man?
That's a high one. I'm gonna say, because I'm in that zone, I gotta go solid 9.
Solid 9. And
Yeah.
why? What is it about it that kind of tickled your fancy there, bud?
It's just all too real for me. I just
That's all too real.
you can't throw your money away on stuff you can't keep nice.
And we know,
So.
we know that you're one of many people that I know that likes to hold on to their dollar bill and make sense of it.
That's right. Yeah.
Makes complete sense. So you're
But-
giving this one a 9 out of 10 because it hits close to home.
Yeah, a house is meant to be lived in, right? I try to tell myself that. Let it go. Just do your renovations when they move out.
Oh, so good. All right, let's move on. Here we go. I'll read this one. Number 4. Having children is like living in a frat house. Nobody sleeps. Everything is broken. And there's a lot of throwing up. Wow. What's your reaction to that one? I mean, you know, you don't have to speak from a frat house experience, but we all know what a frat house is, right?
Well,
is it true?
Some of it's true. See, I grew up in a house of boys. I have 2 brothers.
Yep.
So the everything's broken part, that was my childhood. Like, if you have boys, we break everything.
Yeah.
We play sports in the house where we wreck everything.
Yeah.
Now I have girls now, so they don't break everything.
And
it's different.
And you're the oldest out of 3 boys, right? So
yeah.
You're the one that led the charge in making sure things were dismantled, or
it was me and then the middle brother. I would make him play games with me, like basketball and baseball in the house, and then we'd also get into fights, and then things would break in the fight. So it's just bad. There's a lot of angry dad coming home from work.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
That's what's happening.
I'm sensing. I don't know. Our viewers are sensing, but I'm sensing some pent-up frustration here. What's going on? Man? You got a lot to let out. Thank God you had girls. Give yourself a break. You know, you want to repeat history.
Yeah.
So what are you giving this one? Give us a rating.
Yeah, I forget the other part. There was the broken stuff, and then the throwing up. If you have toddlers in daycare, yep, throwing up.
So is this one true? It's a lot like a frat house, and that is a lot of things broken, a lot of them sick and throwing up.
I would say when you're in the younger years with them, like 5 and under, yeah. I never had the flu since I was a kid, and then when my kids were 0 to 5, I got the flu every year. Every year.
Oh man, nothing like a good dose of kids' germs, to level up your antibodies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're giving. Did you rate it?
I'll give this one. When they're young, this is a solid 8. Yeah.
Oh, a solid 8. So that advice, is good. All right, thanks, man. Let's move on to number 5. I think you're up.
All right. There's no such thing as parenting advice. There are only parenting warnings.
Okay. What's the difference?
That might be some truth there, because the warnings are gonna hold. The advice might not work, but the warnings, they're legit. Yeah.
Okay. You've tapped into that. You've tapped into some reality there. Yeah. What I have for you, my friend, advice-wise, may not work, but I can certainly warn you. Hey, if your kid is naked on the couch, that's a problem. I warn you. Put something on. Cover that kid up, because you're going to be throwing out your couch.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
If I'm rating it, I'll give this a 5, because this is a 50-50. I do think you can still give people advice, obviously, for sure. But the warnings are good too. It's a statement of truth. It's making fun, but both statements.
Hey Jeff, I was just thinking, where would we be, or people like over in Florida, if they never got a warning that a tornado was coming through?
Yeah.
Would they ever have a chance to run for cover?
They'd be dead.
That's right. So that one's a really good one. In like the principle of it, I think was really good, funny, really funny.
It's funny for sure.
We're always trying to give parenting advice, but we never give parenting warnings.
Yeah.
So you give it a what? Solid.
I give it a 5.
5 split in 2.
Yeah, so we'll split it in 2.
Okay, right on. Okay, I'll take it. Take your word for it. Okay, let's jump on. Don't tell your 7-year-old his shorts are on backwards in public, because he'll drop his pants right in the middle of Chuck E. Cheese.
That sounds like a true story. It sounds like something that happened to this fella. Or this girl. It's a woman.
Jeff, I don't know why, and I say this innocently and nicely as I can. Why do I think about the Rollins kids? Because
there's mostly boys, and they're going to do it. Yeah,
it's a private joke behind the scenes. So what do you think? Thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with it. I think either way, whether it's probably best not to tell them. Just let that one ride till you get home.
Yeah. So a conversation ensues in the vehicle.
Yeah, so I mean, they could get embarrassed. They could just rip them down to their ankles. Yeah, I would just let that one ride. And hey, you know what? If the day's going good, you don't need to spice it up with a little bit of critiquing. No way. Let's just roll with it.
All right. Hey, make memories.
That's right.
One's little last.
You know what? Take a picture. Tell them later. There
That's right. Ignorance is bliss.
Later.
Ignorance is bliss for kids. You know, take a picture. It'll last longer. Show him when he's 17. He'll appreciate it. Anyway, Jeff, what do you rate this one?
I'm gonna rate that one a 9. That's high. Just go with it.
Really, a 9?
I mean, I realize you're in a Chuck E. Cheese, so the stakes aren't real high. It's not like you're at something formal, but still. But
you
might be at a wedding next time or something. You don't want to have that happen. Right. So just go with it.
All right, sounds good, man. All right, on to number 7 or 8. Who's counting? It's my show, but I don't really care. You'll know when we get to the end when there's no more left. All right, Jeff.
All right,
you're up.
Parenting tip: when your kids sleep on the trampoline on warm summer nights, be sure that the sprinklers are set to go on. Yeah, that's. I mean, there's a making memory, right? You got to get that one on video too.
I'm not sure what this parent's saying. Is he trying to prevent his kids from falling asleep on the trampoline? So, later at night he's like, "Where are the kids? Are they in bed?" No, I think they might be sleeping on the trampoline. Like, what? You make sense of this?
I feel like it's just a good old parent prank, but maybe he doesn't want them. Maybe he doesn't want them outside sleeping on the trampoline, so it's a deterrent. Yeah. One of the two, I guess.
It's a good one. Set the sprinklers, boy, and that'll be a sure way to get him inside. Prevent him.
Yeah, I think it's a solid prank.
What are you giving it?
For humor and making a good memory, I'd give that a 10.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. All right. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you there. Solid 10.
Hey, nice warm summer night. You're probably on vacation if you're letting the kids sleep outside.
That's right. Live a little.
No harm.
Chillax, relax.
Have some fun.
I don't know if anybody or any kid has ever died on the trampoline. But that's when the parenting warnings can come in.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't have a pool party on a trampoline. That's a disaster. But
some slippage.
There's some slippage.
Yeah.
All right. So you're giving a solid 10 out of 10? Wow.
For being a cool dad that gets to share that video later.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Next one. You're up.
All right. Parenting tip: asking your 16-year-old daughter why she listens to such stupid music is not the best conversation starter.
Is this somewhat of a reality in the Damore household or what?
This is becoming a reality. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So my oldest has AirPods. I don't have them. She saved up money. She bought them. So they're like the king of noise canceling, right? So she can listen. Like if she gets in the car with me and I turn on my tune, she just pops those in.
Magnetic.
She's doing her own thing. They're in there. Yeah. So, but it's mutual. I probably don't want to hear her music. She doesn't want to hear mine.
It's mutual. I mean, it's a great dad-daughter strategy if you want to give each other a break from what you both don't like about each other. Sounds promising.
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
Yeah.
What's your rating?
I'm not gonna go so high. I'll give it well, it's not a good conversation starter, so I'll give it a 7. But I still think I'll still talk to my daughter about music and try to push her, just nudge her toward the rock and roll side.
Music
rock
sanity?
And roll
Rock and roll. Yeah, there we go.
Bit.
Yeah, I
Get
agree.
her to appreciate something there.
I don't have that problem because actually my son is taking a walk down my memory lane. Like he's going into a Green Day, like all the stuff I listen to. He loves it. I'm like
90s.
We can have a conversation.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He loves all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was actually shocked. He's like, Dad, have you ever heard of this man? I was like, have I heard of it? I helped them become famous. I bought their records. Well, there's another word. It's obsolete, right?
Yeah. What are you talking about, Dad?
That's right. Record? What's that? It's a big CD that we no longer use either. Oh yeah, you don't know what that is either. Right. All right, let's move on.
All right.
This is number 9. Parenting tip. Anytime can be midnight if you search for last year's ball drop on YouTube. That's good. Okay. I'm going to react to this because I think this is a dad who's thought it through. He's thinking about his own sanity at a certain time at night where he gets to recline in his chair, put on sports, or entertain his guests, and he's like, we just can't have ankle biter running around here disturbing us. So let's get her excited about something she doesn't know about.
Yeah. When you got the toddlers, man, these are the moves you can make. These work.
Yeah.
And you know the thing about the toddlers is they will watch the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
They love that stuff.
And guess who doesn't?
Oh, we don't. But
yeah, it's right.
That's why you need 2 TVs.
That's right.
Or,
yeah, man.
Yeah,
this has a poker move all over it. To me, it's like I want to cash my chips in and give me that YouTube video. That's going to save me a lot of trouble. You know, not a fight for bed when she could be celebrating going to bed. Brilliant.
Exactly. Or thinking she's staying up late when she's not. Hey.
Hey,
that's good stuff.
that's what good stuff is made of. Yeah, that's right.
A good toddler tip.
Yeah. Oh man, it is a good one. You know, I can't say I've ever used that before. I think I might be late in the game, but hey, better late than never. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll have to try to see if it works. Did you give that one a rating?
I'm gonna go. That's a 10. If you've got a toddler, they're excited about bedtime. They think it's late. That's a 10.
All right, 10. Man. This is great. We're going to round it off here. You're the guest of the show, so you do the honors. Let's bring up number 10. Here we go.
All right. Parenting tip. Buy your toddler a pop-up book for them to enjoy once and then destroy.
Do you remember pop-up books?
I do.
Mean, our kids play with those. Like, they would never read books. Of course, they weren't really reading books. But how many times was they flick through those books and get these things pop up and then giggle at it?
Oh, yeah. They were cool, and we were kids, but it didn't take much to please us. We didn't have touch screens.
That's right. That was more of our 3D movie.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I gotta totally go out here on a limb, and it's confession time. I remember going to the library when I was home, living at home, going to the public library when I was 14 years old. And I remember I hated reading. And I remember going to the library with my friends because they liked books. And they'd be getting these books on science and all this stuff. And I'd be like, I wonder what kind of pop-up books I can find. 14 years old.
Yeah.
Give me some old, The Big Red Dog, Clifford, pop-up books, man. Come on.
Yeah. And I mean, Where's Waldo? I was all about that too. I'd go rent a Where's Waldo like every time.
Yeah. This is a good one because I think it hints at monotony for the parent. We know when a toddler crawls up into your lap with a book, and you're like, okay, let's read another one. No, I want this one again.
Yeah. We need to change it up.
Yeah. Let's see if it's fire resistant. Destroy it.
Yeah.
So what are you giving that one? What do you think? What do you think about? What do you think of it?
So is the parent destroying that book or is the kid?
The parent is.
Okay.
Makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah. What? Yeah. You know what? If you have to read the same book every night, the book's got to go bye-bye, right? We all have the toy or the book or something that they got that's just got to disappear one day, and we just lost it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like potty, right? It's gone bye-bye.
Yeah, it's gone bye-bye. We lost it. I used that. All gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. One more relative analogy here. My wife loves to watch the same movie over and over and over. She never gets tired of it. But as soon as I see her put it on, I go bye-bye. I just can't take it. It's like, why do we think we need to take it with our kids? I mean, we get just shot in the arm and be like, I'll just absorb the pain and get it over with. Man, after a while, it's like I've seen this scene too many times.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's just justify it. Like, we got to teach them. We got to teach them new words. We got to read new books. Right? We're just being good parents.
That's right.
That's all we're doing.
Process of elimination. Let me introduce you to a hockey stick, a basketball.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could read the label of basketball on there.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun to have you on, and it's been a great experience doing these parenting tips. So, Jeff, I'll catch you in a second. Stay on. We'll round it out. Perfect.
All right. That was Hilarious Parenting Tips episode 4. Hope you enjoy it. And before we sign off here, don't forget to like, subscribe, click that bell icon so you're notified when I go live, when I drop a brand new video for you to enjoy. Like I always say, stay focused, stay safe, catch you on the flippity. We'll see ya.